Hello YouTube fam. So just another day as usual we are running to catch the train, but then we realize the train we are going for is only there on public holidays. So then we had to wait another hour to get into the train. And as you can see, these trains are made accessible by cycle, by foot. And as we reached Sigulda, we headed straight to the cable car. You can see there are two ways. One is the actual cable car and one is, I don't know what it's called. But yeah, and as we entered the cable car, the views were super amazing. It's the Gauja National Park, and if you are going here, try visiting in autumn season, because the color in the autumn season of the trees is completely different and you will see different shades of yellow, orange, green, everything. And finally we reached Grimulga. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. And then we headed over to Gutman's Cave, and of course again we lost the trail and we went to some another place altogether. But the trail was very beautiful, all green around, woods around. And after on the wrong trail, we reached this beautiful place where it was a barren land, and it was very beautiful, of course, but then we were not supposed to come here, and this was very close to the road. And then we again got back on our trail, and finally we are heading to the Gutman's Cave, which is a very beautiful cave with all scripts around. The entire cave has sculptures and scripts all on the rock. And finally after here, it is almost touching the road, so you can also go by road if you don't want to trek around. But yes, the trek is also very beautiful. And then we are heading to Turaida Castle. So it's almost around 900 meters, but it felt like it is very long journey. And then we finally reached Turaida Castle. And on the top of one of the buildings, it is almost 7 to 8 floors, and the view is so beautiful. It's like a watchtower. And again you can see the Gauja National Park around. Views from different side of the castle, and it had small narrow passages that led up to the watchtower. It was all dark, and then a few small openings. And not just that, the entire castle had museums around depicting old stones, stories, whatever the kings and queens used to use. Then there was another jail around there. So these are just the maps, well, and whatever was used in the olden times while the castle was made. And finally we were very tired throughout the day after all the walking and sitting in the sun. So here I'm waiting for the bus to come, which will take us back to Sigulda station. We had plans to go around a few more places, but during this season everything is almost closed, and this is just outside the station. And finally we went back to Riga, and I could eat vegetarian food, especially dosa at banana leaf, and this was one of the best dinners I had had. I'd highly suggest that if you're going to visit any of the places, make sure you're planning in advance. You know which places you want to go for, what is the distance between those, what mode of transport is available. So probably buses are available all around, and we missed a lot of places even because just we had one day. So yeah, one day is obviously not enough to explore an entire city or township, but then it was a good one.